Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another Trade With Me vlog. I am so behind. It is 9:23. Y'all know I be here from like 9:10, but I had some technical issues with my mic and it's not working. So the show goes on. I'm not gonna stop just because my mic's not working. We are about to mark up our charts. I feel like I am so behind, y'all. I don't even know what news is today. It's Monday. And so we are gonna find all of that stuff out together. So first things first, let's check the news. Let me check the news and then we'll mark up our charts, send our trade idea to my mentees, and then we can talk in the meantime in between time. So as far as news, we have news at 10 a.m. Oh, so I want to be done before 10 a.m. Now I need to mark up my charts fairly quickly. Good morning, ladies. I am wishing a profitable day on all of you. As far as things that we have today, so we have ISM manufacturing PMI at 10 a.m. Ideally, I want to be done before 10 a.m. because I don't want to have to like wait and trade after 10 a.m. So hopefully we get some good movement. So I'm juggling between using my laptop and using my desktop. I'm seeing TradingView on my desktop, but I'm trading on my actual laptop. We'll see. We have some bearish pressure coming in right now. Bias is bearish on the day, so we'll see if the bias does follow through. One thing I always tell my mentees, just because you have a bias and you think something's gonna happen does not mean that that actual thing is gonna happen. So make sure that you're trading what you see and not what you feel. So that's what we're doing today. But as of now, the bearish pressure definitely is coming in and it's looking pretty good. We just tapped that supply zone. If we could get below it, I would take sells.
Order filled.
I'm in for a sell.
Order filled.
Just hit my TP. I just made $2,000 that quick. I did not hold for the full potential. That's okay. I feel like in trading, you're never gonna get 100%. Like, you're never gonna get 100%. We are coming up to that demand zone, but if we get another sell, I would be okay with taking it. We didn't tap that demand zone. Let's see if we get a rejection here. We did.
Order filled.
So I just took it for another sell.
Order filled.
And I got two sells. That was great. It literally wicked my take profit and then went up. It literally wicked my take profit and went up. We are at this demand zone, so I do want to keep in mind that we could reverse here. Let me reply. Market. Let's go back. Okay, I'll take one more trade.
Order filled.
I'm taking it here.
Stop filled.
Boom. It took me out of one. How many contracts did it take me out of right there? Two of my contracts? It didn't take me out of all of my contracts, which is very odd. But like barely with my stop loss.
Order filled.
Okay, well, I got two of those contracts. I got out of two of those contracts like a negative 250, but then the rest hit my take profit. So like it barely wicked my stop loss, which that was very, very odd. Yeah, we took a total of three trades. Wait, yeah, three trades. This one, I got like a loss of 250 because I got out of two contracts right here because it like tapped my stop loss. But it didn't fully stop me out, and then the rest hit my full take profit for a profit of $1,500. These two were winners, so I won $2,000 and I won another $2,000. So now that poses the question, what did I actually do? Like, what did I actually do to be able to take these trades? What was I looking for? So we're gonna walk through what I was looking for when I took these trades that made me want to take the trades. So starting off, we were biased to be bearish on the day. So I don't follow my bias with like I have to take sells because my bias is bearish. And if you don't know what bearish is, it just means I expected that the market was going to go down coming into the day. So I don't hold on to my bias and be like, oh, I'm only going to take sales. I just use it as a confluence with other things so that if sells or a sell setup presents itself, I'm able to take it. Today is the first day of daylight savings, and like I said, I wanted to be done before 10 a.m. What I saw is we had some strong bearish pressure come in, and then we had like a little pullback right here. So what I was looking for was a break. When we got that break, I got in for a sell, and I was taking it for 25 ticks. So 16 contracts, 25 ticks, $2,000. I had the exact same thing happen again. I think my second and third trades, usually for me, I'm a little bit more confident in, because if I've identified the trend, if I've identified that it's a downtrend, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna hold for the second and third trade that I do end up taking. So for my second trade, it was literally the exact same parameters. We were in a downtrend. I was able to see a rejection off of a zone, and so I took it for a sell for 25 ticks. Exact same thing happened. I literally caught it to the T, like it hit my take profit to the T. The final trade was the exact same thing. We had the supply zone, we had a rejection candle out of it. I took a sell, but something interesting happened here, and we can talk about it for those of you who've never like traded before. So I have my stop loss set at a certain place. So if I'm getting into a trade, I'm risking $2,000 to make $2,000. In this case, my stop loss was set at a certain price level. What can sometimes happen is if it hits your stop loss, but there's not like, it wicks it, or if it's like a short amount of time where it's at your stop loss, sometimes it gets you out of some of your contracts, but not all of your contracts. So I had a total of 16 contracts. What ended up happening to me was it was going to my stop loss. It actually wicked my stop loss. So technically it could have been a losing trade, but my broker only got me out of 2 of my contracts instead of the full 16 contracts. So where it just wicked it, I got out of 2, and that was a loss of $500. But then the trade reversed, and ultimately it hit my take profit. So the remaining 14 contracts that I had, because it took 2 off, I had 16, it took 2 off, so I have 14 remaining. It made me the $1,500 that I did end up making. So ultimately I lost $500, but it still ended up hitting my take profit. And so that trade was technically still a winner. Even though it wasn't a full win of the full $2,000, it was still technically a winner. I will say that last trade was a little bit confusing. So after going through that, I was like, I don't think I'm taking any more trades. And I didn't end up taking any more trades. I'm not gonna take any more trades. I'm gonna take my $5,000 and leave. But we can go through my stats so that y'all can see like what I actually did. So gross P&L on all of my trades, I made $5,000, right? Profit from my trades, I made $5,500. But I had those losing contracts where I lost $500 because it whipped my stop loss. So total trades I took is 3. It's listing it at 6 because, as I think I mentioned in the previous video, sometimes when your broker partials you out, like if you get like some of your contracts out at a certain place, it counts that as a trade. I don't know why. I only took 3 trades. Y'all watch me take 3 trades. Total contracts is 96, but they count contracts twice. So I would have used half of those contracts. They count when you get in and they count when you get out. So not 96 contracts, half of that. That's the amount of contracts that I used. My average trade time is 16 seconds and my longest trade time is 28 seconds. I'm a scalper. I am in and out of the markets. My trades do not take long. I don't desire for them to take long. I like to be done by 9:56. It's really 9:56. I got on the charts at 9:23 and I'm done for my day. Profitable trades is 66%, but I honestly don't care about win rate. At the end of the day, as long as I walk away with a coin or 2, I'm cool. I paid a total of $276.48 in commission. The commission is just what your broker takes off for you for getting you in and out of trades. And so I don't get to walk away with the full $5,000 that I made. I still have to pay my broker. And so my total P&L that I get to walk away with is $4,723.52. That is my take home for the day. I hope you all truly enjoyed this video, and I will see you for the next Trade With Me video. Bye y'all.